Good morning, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Cmdr Swifty, the ineffectual gamer, and this is Elite Dangerous Beyond. I'm buying my fleet carrier. Whoa. Hello everybody, how are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so buying the fleet carrier today. Yes, it's finally happening. It's finally happening. Okay, now the music is a bit aggressive in my ears, so I'm just gonna whack it down a tad. I hope that the desktop still picks it up. So yeah, so I haven't quickly gone into buying the fleet carrier. I could have done it yesterday. I had some time streaming yesterday. If you joined in for the Last of Us 2 live stream, that was really good fun. I really enjoyed that. But I wanted to get back into Elite a little bit and do stuff from Elite. So I'm just going to post all the details of this stream into my Discords. I think it's Discords. Ooh. Now, why did that not post yesterday? Should have. It's in general chat. Oh no, it was in general, wasn't it? General. Okay, it did. Right, okay, what am I missing here? Ah, it's just somebody posting in the screenshot section. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Anybody posting in the screenshot section, I always like to have a quick look. Quick look. Okay, so yeah, a little bit higher on caffeine this morning. I had a good sleep last night, I think. I had a better sleep than I imagined, and I've woken up with a bit more energy than I should. Hopefully I'm not going to crash. Right, so let's have a look. Let's get this posted. So I need to just move my tablet somewhere. I'll put it on my lap, and then I'm going to go through my ideas for my fleet carrier. So bam, yeah. We're gonna post that in. Oh, I also wanted my Twitch, but my Twitch is come on, you have it on another one. You have it already, Swifty. It's here somewhere. 1 second. There we go. Maybe we can do it that. Copy La Ruta en Laz, because I forgot what it is in Spanish. Okay, and there. So that should work. That should work. Copy. No, I don't want to just copy that part. I want to copy everything, buddy. Oh god, it's been a pain in the backside again today. I love it when stuff becomes a complete and a pain in the ass. Copy. Okay. Right. Ting. Send. Okay, that's done that. Okay, fantastic. So I'm just going to post it in the other ones now quickly. Make sure I'm in the correct one. Okay. I have to make sure I'm in the correct one because I'm where's that move to? It's not there. That one? Yeah. Okay, we'll put it in there. Put it in there. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. The Baron's domain, we'll stick it in there as well. I always like putting it in the Baron's, you know. I'm not leaving his thing anytime soon, so I like to stick it in there as well. Right, okay, so that's all the main stuff done. I am now properly live and up and running. So, right. So, hopefully the stream's going to stay good quality today. Looks like it is. Stream rate's very, very good. I've got a cup of coffee, albeit in a Christmas cup, but in my house, Christmas every day. In my house, it is Christmas every day. That's what I like about living in my house. Lots of food, lots of whiskey, Christmas every day. Okay, so right, let's start this I don't know what to call it. This let's start this adventure. I think we're going to do it in Swifty, in the Swifty group, because we can actually work the fleet carrier and everything from there. Oh, for God's sake. All my wires are wound up because I was running around doing stuff yesterday. So yeah, I went out and bought this little notebook yesterday, saw it in a shop, and I really liked it because it has compasses and a map of Europe and things on it. And I was just like, you know, this would be perfect for a holiday. And then I thought, you know what it'd be perfect for? It'd be perfect for keeping fleet carrier information in. Destinations that I want to visit, things like that, things that I want to bring into the stream. So I thought, you know, I can do that. I don't like this. Have they made some changes? Please say it's just my, please say it's just my... I cannot do another bloody... I'm shaking now. I can't go through another controls thing. No, it doesn't seem like that. It's on custom. Let me just see. Interface mode. UI panel up and down. No, it's fine. I think it's actually just my... I think it's just my controller. Maybe it's come unplugged at some point and then plugged itself back in again. It does this every now and again. So I'm just gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Computer isn't making any sound though. Oh, sod's law, it's gonna do this in the time that I've gone live. Hello, Joe Soap. Good morning. How are you? Oh, thank God. Right, okay, Starport Services. Here we go. You are here for the official purchasing of the fleet carrier, Joe. The official now it's in contacts. Fleet carrier vendor. Okay, now you can see I'm in a pitiful amount of money at the moment, really, in terms of fleet carrier. So I have 5 million, and then I have 5 billion, and then I have 57 million, which we all know is not going to cut it. Okay, it's just not going to cut it. So I am going to ask my community to help me out. I'm going to post stuff on Discord to try and get people involved, to try and get me earning a little bit of money. So it's I'm also actually, I had a really good idea yesterday, which I'm going to use the other account that I have, because I have a lot of money in that account, and I'm going to use that account to kind of sell low, no, sell low, sell high, whichever. So I'll use that account. He'll buy expensive stuff, sell it to my carrier for very little, and then I'll sell it on. And I'll try and transfer some of the money over that way. It's going to be a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. What I also thought is I could use that account to buy ships and things like that, and basically drain that account. We'll see. And then, because I don't need money on that account, that's the thing. You've bought one as well, so you know, I don't think it's going to be that bad. We'll be all right. So yeah, interesting. Let's go for it. So this is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to this. So let's have a look. So we're just going to go through the fleet carrier information first. I haven't read any of this before. I haven't looked it up on websites. I haven't done anything. So I do apologize if anybody who's watching has seen this stuff before, because you know, it can be boring, but I really want to go through this. It's the part where I've made this money and I want to make this money stick. I really do, and I want to try and use it. Sorry, I'm trying to undo. I've got like loads of things stuck together and it's pulling my head down. I really want to use this fleet carrier in a way to make money, and I'm going to think about different ways of making money, because somebody was saying yesterday, I read a Reddit post saying there's lots and lots of decommissioned fleet carriers now hanging around. Now, some of them might have gone into decommission because people weren't using them. Some people might have bought them and thought, you know, this really isn't worth the money. I think I'm going to pull that money back and putting it into decommission status, because I can put that money into a really good build of a ship. And I totally understand why people would do that, and I actually agree with that. I think if you're a singular player, there is not really a reason to have a fleet carrier unless you are super rich. And I'm talking in the 15-20 billion range. There's just no reason to have the fleet carrier. You know, it's one of those things where it comes into the game and everybody wants it because we're kind of like children on Christmas Eve. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. So yeah, I know there's a lot of additional money, Joe, and that's why I want to make sure that the ship has a certain it will have roles. It will have pre-predicted roles. So I'm not kitting the ship out fully. It's gonna at the beginning. It's gonna be very basic things that I'm gonna have installed, because this carrier needs to make money. End of story. I've made the 5 billion now. I do not want to be going low temperature diamond hunting ever. I want to get back to what Cmdr Swifty likes to do, which is either go out and see the black and things like this. So this fleet carrier is going to do its job. It's going to work for itself. Okay. I'm also going to use the 97th ineffectual wing in order to get people to do business with the fleet carrier. Okay, so for example, Joe, if you were going diamond mining, you decide one day I'm going mining, I would boot up my game and happily jump the ship to wherever you're mining, so you have a quick sell. Okay, and give you a very, very good price. I mean, I'm not planning on having anybody's eyes out or anything. If somebody says, hey Swifty, I just want to get here, I want to go out into this place and do this, then I would consider jumping the ship there. It's about working together as a squadron, but it's also about doing something that even other people who are not part of my group will actually be able to use the ship. So I've got to look at instances where this is going to work for me, and it's going to work for the fleet carrier. So without further ado, let's have a look at this, okay? So it's fleet carrier introduction. Fleet carriers are massive ships fitted with multiple hangar bays, functioning as a mobile base of operations. Yeah. Services offered by a fleet carrier can be fully customized by the carrier's owner. This includes the traded commodity types, available outfitting modules, and the contents of a shipyard. Another thing, if I'm trading stuff over from the Zoomski account, so I'm like using that account to buy stuff I don't need and things like that, I'm going to do that. So what I might do is buy a module and then decommission that module afterwards. I'll lose a little bit of money, but it'll pay for itself. But there is a base set that I'm going to have. Okay, so, manufactured by the Brewer Corporation, these remarkable craft offer significant advantages in all professions. Unlike single-pilot vehicles, carriers require a dedicated budget to cover weekly expenses. A unique interface allows owners to easily manage their fleet carrier, covering all aspects of operation from a single screen. Okay. Fleet carriers are available to purchase in any system with a carrier construction dock in the galaxy map. These systems can be located using the fleet carrier vendor filter. While docked at the designated starport within these systems, a fleet carrier vendor will be listed in the contact section of the starport services interface. Selecting this contact will present the option to purchase the fleet carrier, which I was just on that screen now. Following a successful purchase, new fleet carrier owners will receive an inbox message providing the carrier's location. This location will be indicated in the system map with the following icon. So, yeah, I know, Joe. Well, that's one of the things where, you know, the players were. Well, there's a way you can get around it, Joe. There's a way you can get around it, and there's a way I make money. So don't worry about that. So you would not be losing your diamonds. There would be, hey Joe, hey Joe, what do you know? Why don't you sell me your diamonds for a cut price? Give me a few of them. When we arrive at a certain place, I'll sell you your diamonds back. How about that? How about them apples? Save you jumping those 40 jumps and maybe being interdicted and losing them. So do you get what I mean? So so do you get where I'm coming from? There's a way to do it, and that's my intention. That is my intention of providing a service for a payment. Doesn't have to be a huge amount. Could be 20 tons off your whole load, depending on what your load is. could be 20 tons off your load. The idea would be, Joe, I'm going to ship you from A to B. You're going to give me a certain amount. I'm going to sell a certain amount back to you. I'll make cuts off those sales and buys. So I would make cuts off each one of those sales and buys. I would make a percentage of that, because that's how the commodity system works in this. So it's doable. It's very doable. You wouldn't lose that much money. It's about me offering a service, not ripping my customers or my wingmates off, but offering that service so that they can do it. And we'll probably do it on certain days. So there might be a day where I say, okay, if you want to go on if you want to be low temperature timing on Wednesday, you need to jump with the ship, have your ship on board by, I don't know, 12 midnight on the Tuesday. I'm going to jump it, and then you'll have the whole day to mine, and then 12 midnight the next day, I'm going to jump it back. And we'll do it like that. But it's something I really have to think about, Joe, but I do want to do this. There's also, I'm planning on jumping it into an area of space, and as a wing, we're all gonna, that week, we're gonna be doing discovery stuff, landing on planets and whatnot, probing planets, and then you would sell all your cartographic data to me, things like this. So it's more about trying to make events based not just around my wing or my squadron, but even, you know, even doing certain things where I'll jump into systems and advertise the fact to people of what I'm doing in that system. And also, because they're cross-platform, we've got some viewers who might want to you know, join in these things on PS4 and stuff like that. Okay, Fleet Carrier Management. The Fleet Carrier Management screen utilizes the Carrier Admin OS software to provide a custom interface. Here, Fleet Carrier owners can access all administrative tools needed for the smooth operation of their vessel. This screen shows the following information clockwise from top right: the Fleet Carrier class, name and designation, the Fleet Carrier's balance and capacity, the carrier's integrity and fuel, the next scheduled destination and countdown to jump initiation if applicable, the carrier's current location. Individual functions can be selected from the icons listed along the left of the screen. Owners will have access to far more icons than guests. Some of the operations presented in these tabs are dependent on the installation of a service. See the Add-in Service section for more information. The carrier management screen can be accessed remotely by an owner via the Home tab of the internal interface panel on the right of the cockpit chair. On the right of the cockpit chair, okay. I thought it would be on the left, personally. Okay, the Summary tab provides a quick status report for the carrier, which is available to both owner and the guests. Carrier capacity, a full breakdown of the fleet carrier's capacity, displaying how much space is allocated to various categories and how much free space remains. Available services, a list of all the installed services and active services on the carrier. Carrier security rating. Fleet carriers are assigned a security rating by each of the superpowers, which is determined by several factors. Independent systems also aggregate a security rating for individual carriers. See the security and reputation section for further information. Okay. Wait! Didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's the summary. Navigation. The navigation tab provides information about a fleet carrier's current and pending locations. Okay, the fleet carrier's current star system includes the system's primary economy type. Scheduled destination, the carrier's plotted route includes the target system's primary economy type. Estimated departure, the time remaining until a pending jump is initiated. Landing pad lockdown, the time remaining until a fleet carrier's landing pad access is disabled. Tritium reserves, the carrier's current and projected tritium stock. Jump capability, the carrier's current and projected jump capability. That's interesting. Current and projected jump capability. Based on tritium reserves and carrier capacity usage. Okay. Open galaxy map. Okay, so we know that. The budget tab. Okay. The budget tab provides information related to the financial management of the carrier. So, carrier balance, a full breakdown. Okay, that's fine. Weekly upkeep, a rundown of the next. The reason I didn't read that top part is it's understandable just from the first part. Weekly upkeep. A rundown of the next upkeep payment. Okay, that's quite important. It details where the carrier's budget will be allocated following actions taken in the current week. Okay. Service tariff. Okay. So this is the part I was just talking about kind of with the LTD diamonds and stuff, because I make a service tariff charge, or I make it off each sale. You don't get charged it as far as I'm aware. It's part of the financial system where it's kind of broken, because this money gets created out of nowhere for each service that's taking place. Nobody actually loses on it by the looks of it, which is a bit strange. But again, you maybe need to do that in this universe. If you're not going to allow people to set their own prices, you have to have an ad hominem is the correct word? No, I can't remember what the correct word is. But a way of them creating that money when it's of no detriment. So the carrier owners can set tariff on services used by visiting pilots. Services such as refueling and rearming charge a fee that covers their operational costs. The tariff level increases the price of that service with the extra credits assigned to the carrier's budget. Now this is really good, because if we're doing say we jump somewhere and everybody's mining and they're using my carrier, I can put a tiny surcharge on that, which you would not really see because it's limpets basically you're filling up on. But I would be making every single person who buys limpets, I'll be making 5-10% of whatever it is that they are buying, which depending on how many people in the area and what service you're offering, I mean, I know with the low temperature diamonds it's probably going to get nerfed and stuff, and rightfully so. I think we'll see. So let's have a look. Note that the tariff system is not applicable to some services. Both universal cartographies and redemption offices services take a cut of each sale instead. Credits are allocated as follows: minus 75% to the visitor, so you would get 75% of a usual cartography sale, which is it's a little bit of a kick up the arse, but to be honest, if you're jumping with a group into an area and you're doing a lot of scanning as a group, it's probably not really that bad. 12.5% will go to the carrier bank, and 12.5% remaining will go as a convenience fee to the service provider. I'm guessing that goes to Universal Cartographies. Oh no, it would, or maybe it goes to me, I don't know. Fleet carrier banking facilitates the transfer of credits between the owners. Sorry, hang on. I'll look in a second, Joe. Between the owners. Facilitates the transfer. Ah, credits between the owner's account. Okay. This budget will be used for all three. Yeah. Okay. Failure to maintain weekly upkeep payments may lead to a fleet carrier's decommission. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, what we saying, Joe? I would like, when I'm coming back to dock at my carrier that recognises me as the owner at the moment, it feels like just another part. Yeah, it's well, it's been nerfed, but it hasn't been nerfed, but it has been nerfed, but it hasn't been nerfed. I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. Sick of watching videos on YouTube of the word nerf. I'm sick of it. I really am. Some of these content creators, they're not content creators. They're clickbaiters. And yes, it's taken a slight nerf, but I've seen other things on Reddit where there are miners saying, I haven't noticed a difference really. They've seen a slight lowering of it, but not totally. Yeah, it's not just Elite that suffers from this though. All the games that go through it at the moment. This is people pissing and moaning. I actually noticed, you know, we're talking, I don't know how much of the streams you watched yesterday. We talked about the whole hullabaloo before Last of Us 2 came out, and I was talking about these angry white bearded guys talking about SJWs and how gaming was dead and how Sony were this, that and the other. And some of them are retracted now already because they realise they've made absolute pellets of themselves. Most of them don't care because they feed off the negativity around the game. They're not interested in any of the positivity. Whereas I'm kind of 50-50. I give FDev a lot of shit at times, but at other times I'm telling them when something's beautiful and when I really like and what I love about the game. If I hate the game that much, I wouldn't be sat here right now. Yeah, and I think cause cars should pay off better, and I think I haven't done car mining yet. I went on one ages ago. Bob nearly blew me up, and I haven't done it since. But I was thinking of doing car stuff. Having a home system as well, and actually using the fleet carrier to provide the services that that home system needs. So a lot of those things I'll have to check on, but there's certain things that I want to be able to do for my home system. So it might not just be, you know, some of the stuff that I put out in the wing or the squadron might not just be stuff for me. For the fleet carrier, it might actually be stuff for the home system. So I'm trying to kind of mix it up. It's going to take, luckily I've got some time on my hands for the next week, and I'm really going to try and plot out what the future of this fleet carrier will be. Because like I say, if at some point, I don't know, after 2 or 3 months, I'm ploughing money into it to try and keep it running, I would probably decommission it, because I don't see the point in having it. When I first said I was going to buy one, everybody was saying, oh, you need like 6.25 billion. I was like, no, I don't. This thing needs to pay for itself. I'll buy small parts and it will start working and making its money. And when I make the profit, then the extra things will be added. I will, as I said, I'm trying to switch my budget over from my other account. So I am actually going to buy some parts and then decommission them afterwards, because I'll just buy them to bring that money over, basically. If it all works how I think it will. Commodity traders oversees all trades that take place on a fleet carrier. This is quite interesting. Yeah, I have some ideas for what I want to do with commodity trading. Not necessarily sell low, buy low, sell high. Sorry, but we'll have a look at that. The commodity trader oversees all trades that take place on a fleet carrier. This is an important role, as the fleet carrier acts as a self-contained independent market. Prices are set by the carrier owner, and only stocked goods are available for purchase. Oh, it didn't flick it over there. Total inventory value. Okay, yeah, that explains it. Capacity allocation, all-time profit. Okay. Oh, I like that. An all-time trade profit, so it'll total my numbers. Markets. This provides 8 weeks of carrier trade, showing trades in activity. The lowest and the highest single week values are. This is good, because at least it means. Oh, that's sad. I didn't know that. So the last line there is very sad. Note that rare and power play goods cannot be traded on a fleet carrier. That's sad. I don't know why they put that in. I know maybe it's to stop people. Maybe it's to stop people offering a service that would break the engineers, but don't East of India already do that? That's a shame that you can't trade rare goods. That's okay, no. Yeah, I will, Joe. I haven't been on that account for a while, actually. I'll go on to it and check it. She's handed me the Hoover. I love it. Okay, installing services. Okay, I don't need to know about that. Car services. Okay, this is what I need to look at. So, the following services are included as standard on all carriers and will continue to function regardless of a carrier's status. So, bridge crew. Okay. Do they need a bridge crew? Commodity trading. Tritium depot. Optional services. These services are optional, must be selected for instead. Okay, those are in. Okay, so repair crews, right? You have to pay for that. Refuel, okay. Pay for that armory, okay. Pay for that redemption office, okay. Outfitting, okay. Shipyard, okay. That's secure warehouse. Secure warehouse, okay. And universal cartographies, okay. Secure trade and trade of. Okay, I'm not going to be trading stolen goods for the time being that I'm aware of. Outfitting. Fleet carriers with an active outfitting facility will offer pirates a chance to upgrade, exchange, and store. Okay, won't be doing outfitting yet, so I'm not going to read that. Won't be doing shipyard yet. Livery and settings. Okay, this will be interesting. Because I do plan on, if I keep it, I'm definitely planning on jazzing the ship up. The final 2 tabs on the management screen relate to a fleet carrier's appearance and operational settings. Browse and apply any available cosmetic options of fleet carriers. Several aspects of a carrier's appearance can be customized by the owner's preference. Carrier's livery is not remotely accessible. Right, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to Oh, does that mean you have to do it while you're... Hang on, I'm going to just knock this music down again. Because I'm put it higher for you, but just lower for me. Right, that's that one. I'm not too sure what it means. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Where are we? Right, there we go. So, oh, have I gone on the wrong one? Where is it? No, I haven't. So it says, where was it? Blah, 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 blah. A carrier's livery is not remotely accessible. So I don't know if that means you can't do it on, because at the moment on your start screen you can actually, before you go into the game, you can change your livery. But I'm not sure if it's saying that you cannot do that. It could be. You might have to do it as you are in a carrier dock system. I absolutely don't know actually. Set docking access permissions between several groups. Okay, notorious commander access determines whether pilots who are currently considered notorious are allowed to dock on the carrier. Okay, that wouldn't bother me, I don't think, unless you get attacked for it, which I can't, or fined for it, which I can't imagine. Current activity. Select the fleet activities current activity icon for the station services screen and navigation panel. Right, that'll be interesting. Don't know exactly what that means. I'm guessing you can say it's a mining ship and it'll do something that tells decommissioning. Okay, won't be doing that one. Right, so movement and fuel. We're nearly there, people. We're nearly at the end. It's getting excited. Getting exciting. Movement and fuel. Fleet carriers utilize a capital ship scale frameshift drive. Okay, to jump between star systems. This drive requires a unique type of fuel, tritium. Tritium is a radioactive isotope of hydrogen. This substance can be reliably mined from planetary ice rings. Okay, so we know it's from planetary ice rings. I didn't know that before. So, first things first. I'm writing this in my little book. Actually, I'm going to write it in a notepad. So, now I know we can buy it. I'm aware of that. So it says mine from planetary ice rings, so it's just mine from ice rings. Now, of course, when I'm in the bubble, I'll be buying or requesting tritium, but when we're out in the black, I just want to know where I can get it from, so that's important for me. Okay, so here we go. Alternative tritium can be purchased. Yes, of course. The amount of tritium required for a particular jump is dependent on the following: the carrier mass, carrier capacity usage, scheduled jump distance, blah blah blah. Docked pilots may donate via the tritium depot or sell units of tritium to a commodity trader. Frameshift jumps. Frameshift jumps are scheduled in advance and require a period of preparation. All fleet carriers have a maximum jump range of 500 light years. Note that, oh, 500, I thought it was 400 for some reason. Note that fleet carriers are not authorized to enter permit restricted systems. When viewing a star system on the galaxy map, a carrier's owner can set the carrier's destination. Following this, using the system map to select a body within the system, we'll select an orbital location. The icon below will appear once a carrier's new destination has been scheduled. A frameshift jump can only be scheduled if the destination is within the fleet carrier's jump range. The standard jump time is 15 minutes with short variations depending on system traffic and navigation telemetry checks. Okay, yeah, because I noticed that when Malcolm was jumping. Fleet carrier jumps can be cancelled up to 10 minutes before the scheduled jump slot. After this point, owners must wait until the jump is completed before scheduling any further movement. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, we don't need to really read the security or the decommission part. Well, I'll read the decommission part. That's probably actually important if I do ever do it. A fleet carrier can be decommissioned for two reasons: following a direct request from the owner or due to excessive neglect of finances. Requesting decommission. A carrier owner may decide that they no longer require their fleet carrier. They can request a formal decommission using the fleet carrier management interface. Owners will be shown the total number of credits that will be reclaimed alongside the proposed decommission date and the number of assets currently stored. Once confirmed, the fleet carrier will be classed as pending decommission. Upon decommissioning a fleet carrier, pilots will receive remunerative. Remunerative. I've never heard that word in my life. Some contingent. Sorry, contagion. I'm thinking about COVID-19. Contingent on the following: the purchase cost of all installed facilities aboard the carrier, the galactic average price for all non-stolen commodities stored on board, and a minimum sale price for all stolen commodities. Okay. If a fleet carrier voluntarily decommissioned, a fee of 125 million credits is dedicated from a refund. But that isn't a lot when you think about 5 billion. It really isn't. It really isn't, actually. Debt-related decommission. Carrier owners are expected to cover all operational costs. I think this is why some carriers went into decommission status. I think what happened is people bought them, were flying around, well, this is great, and not putting money in the account of the carrier. I think that was one of the biggest problems. So I think that's why a lot of them have suddenly gone into decommission status, but it might be people selling them off as well. Carrier owners are expected to cover all operational costs. Leaving a carrier's crew stranded with no wages on an unmaintained vessel is considered grounds for forcibly removing that carrier from service. Okay, yeah. The banking menu of the budget tab will inform owners if a carrier has insufficient funds to cover operational costs of each year. Right. Total outstanding debt amount must be paid as soon as possible to avoid the loss of the carrier. Okay, pending decommission. Okay, we don't need to read all this because some of this is pending, and after decommission I can read that another time. Alright, let's get you just in time. I am just about to press that. Just about time to press that. Bye, fleet carrier. Ooh, fleet carrier name. Okay. Right, just 1 second. I just want to check one thing on my yeah, it's doing my head in. Right, I just want to check something on Discord. Okay. Right, so the carrier name will be Baron von Zoomski. You know, I said hello, Malcolm. It is a little bit early. It is a little early even for me. I'm going to name the ship Baron von Zoomski. I know I have the other account to do the Zoomski kind of expedition and stuff, but I really wanted to. I thought this would be a nice name for the carrier instead of just having an ad hoc name. I think that's the one. Choosing a name from a movie or something. I thought this would be a really good way because it will keep his name alive. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and the carrier ID I don't get to change. That's sad. Or maybe I can do it later. Confirm purchase. Are you ready? Are you steady? Let's do it. I just felt poop leaving my body there. Right. Okay, so we'll let that. Watch it. Pure FDev. It'll kick me out or something and say purchase failed. Way! Fantastic. Look at this. Outstanding, Commander. Right. So my current location is in Azalandandu. I'm not going to write it in this notebook, actually. This notebook is not for notes off the top. This is for... So, my shipping is in Azaladshoo. Azaladshoo. It's a nice name. Okay, does give me the option of viewing the carrier location. Okay, so we can set course, I'm guessing. No? Realistic? Why is it not? Is this because I'm viewing it? Oh no. Yeah, it is. It's just because I'm viewing it. It won't let me plot course right from here. Okay, so. Oh, my money's gone. My money's gone. Right, so, yeah. Strange. Let's have a look. Carrier management. Okay, so it's appeared there. So we are going to... Oh, actually, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I am in... insufficient funds. Ineffectual funds. Right, let's have a look. So, first things first. I don't think, because I was drunk, I didn't transfer a ship here. So I'm going to bring... Come on. We'll bring the Speedy Gonzales over. Because this is gonna take forever if I do it in this ship, this Type 9. We're not going anywhere fast, you know. So let's just have a look at this carrier menu again then. So, because I just want to see exactly what's in it and what it does. Okay, so we're in the carrier menu. So the first thing we want to do is let's have a look at settings. Docking access all at the moment. Yeah, anybody's allowed. Set current activity is at the moment. We're going to set it to Explorer. Okay. So, carrier services. At the moment we have a bridge crew. Okay. I don't know why you replace people. That's strange. Does it just give you... If you don't like them, you get somebody else? It's quite interesting. So it's going to say insufficient funds for everything at the moment. That's absolutely fine. Don't have a problem with that, because as I said before, it's going to be a case of making money and whatnot. And I am going to switch over my accounts a little bit later on in the stream. That's fine. I don't have any issues with any of that, to be honest with you. I was looking at maybe selling some of the ships I don't need at the moment, but I'm going to deposit some money into the account. So just for the moment. So I'll leave myself with like 7 million or something. Confirm that. Okay, so just so our weekly upkeep is 5 million at the moment. So, you know, it's going to look after itself for how many weeks? 10 weeks now. Essentially, it would look after itself for 10 weeks. That's fine. So it currently has 25,000 units of capacity. It's quite a lot. And I'm only going to be using the market and whatnot. So, you know, anybody who's watching, feel free, if you want to donate tritium to the ship, feel free to fly to it and start donating tritium if you're a part of the wing and whatnot. I would like people to do that, even if it's just the odd little bit that you have. Just for the time being, I'll probably end up paying for itself. And then we'll start talking about what we're going to do going forward, okay, with this ship. So I'm just going to set... Oh, I can't set the navigation because I'm not going to be flying this ship. So, let me just go through my shipyard, actually. Ship transfer. Okay, so we've got Speedy Gonzales. Yeah, I sold some ships before, so all of these... The DAF bit, it needs work doing on it. And it probably needs to be made black, which I don't really want to paint my cutter black, but, you know, whatever. It needs a lot of work doing on that, and there's going to be a decision I have to make whether I actually trade some stuff over from the Federal Corvette Jesus and put it on the Darth Vader, because I want that ship to be a trade ship that will put you in the ground. So everything else is pretty much where they should be. Check your carrier on codex. Okay. Never thought about that. Your carrier, do you mean? Let's have a look. Which part, Malcolm? Not that one. I've not looked at that, actually, the stats part for ages. Need to start going to abandoned settlements and stuff. Want to get all of this full, this codex full here. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually, for a second? So I'm going to click on Hollow Me and change his skin a little bit. Alright, it did go a little bit too dark, I'll be honest with you. I didn't realise. Right, we'll overdo that one. Right, okay. Okie dokie, there you go. Take him back to the complexion for the protection. Right, okay. Exit that. Right, so his complexion is now in line with Eladgar's beliefs. So what am I looking at here, Malcolm? Are you talking about this part? I've already read it. I've read through all of this. Discoveries, maybe? No. 46 discoveries, that's shite, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know which part you're on about, Malcolm, because I've been through this part. I went through this at the beginning of the stream. That's why we're like 50 minutes in, and I've only just bought it. I think. Well, let me know what you mean. Galnet News, actually, I'm just going to check Galnet News because there was some talk of there being something added on it a while ago. Yeah, so this in the nanomite develop. Okay, so that might be something to work towards, to work around. Sorry, I'll have a good read of that, and I'll. The Ineffectual Squadron is going to become much more active now. There's going to be jobs. So if you actually want a space job, there's going to be jobs. Oh no, I probably don't have any. I haven't even landed there yet, so I won't have any statistics as far as I'm aware. How long have we got on this ship? It's probably about 4 minutes left. Oh no, 9 seconds. Way! I didn't realise I'd done it that fast. Okay, ship's here. So we're gonna swap over to Speedy Gonzalez. Fantastic. Right, well, we can go to this fleet carrier now. So weird seeing a £7 million balance. Oh my good lord. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I just got that. I wonder if you can get dun 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 Skegio. Right, we're all fueled up, let's go. So as I said, this fleet carrier is going to have to look after itself, so it is going to require some work from the group in general as well. I forgot I had this in Spanish. Oh, I need to stop drinking. I need to stop drinking. This is ridiculous having ships speaking Spanish to me. Right, okay. It's all part of the charm of it, I suppose. Oh, is it only one jump? Okay, good. Oh my god. Why do I do these things? Right. Uno. I don't know, obviously. Have my ships transported in. I don't know why I make some of these decisions. Such an idiot. Right, okay. So, we're going to scan the system, because I don't think I've been in this system before. So, there we go. And we should be able to see our fleet carrier here. Let's knock everything else off and just put fleet carriers. And then we should see ourselves. Okay. There we go, the Baron von Zumski. Yeah, I think I was just on about that with Joe Soap earlier. He's just dropped out of the chat for a short while, but I was saying to Joe that not necessarily just for pennies, Malcolm, but I was thinking of offering a service. So saying to people, okay, you know, like we were doing before with Tritium, so they will sell me their diamonds, I'll get a cut, and then they'll only buy a percentage back. So you'll buy 70 or 80%, let's say 80% of your diamonds back, and you'll leave the other diamonds on my carrier as the service fee, and then when I arrive to a new system I'll sell them off and whatnot. I was thinking of doing that. So the only issue I have with this is PS4 players and Xbox players, because the fleet carrier is cross, but I don't know if the squadron is. So if I set it to private, you know, to stop anybody coming on the ship and nicking stuff, basically. If I set it to private, then I don't know if those people will be able to access it. So that's going to be something. I don't know. I don't know how I control that. But yeah, it would be very nice, Malcolm. People can do that, but I can do it now if you want. I can do it now if you want, and we'll see. Oh yeah, I actually think Commander Burr's the last person I watched now. Commander Burr and Lave Radio. I'm done with all the other elite people. They're just always pissing and moaning. It does my head in. It's always about nerf this, make lots of money that, and it's just constant daily fucking uploads. And my YouTube thing, it's just full of crap. I'm absolutely sick of it. So I might have a look at that. I still trust Commander Burr. He's probably one of the only ones I trust. So I was saying earlier, I got this nice little nifty book here yesterday. It's like a travelling book. It has compasses and stuff in it. So this is where I'm going to keep all my fleet carrier data, and I'm going to make plans for the future of the fleet carrier. And I think one of the first things we might do, once we've made a little bit of money, is we're going to do an exploration thing. Short distance one. Well, not short distance, but a short-ish distance one. If you're a member of the squadron, look in the squadron tab. Keep an eye out on that news, but I'm also going to post everything that goes in there. Will get posted in Discord as well. Even if I'm not playing the game, as in physically myself, the carrier will always have something happening, or it will have a job to be done. You know, it will have it because it has to feed itself. Your crew agency partner. Notified. Your crew will be in place shortly, ready for the maiden voyage. Okay, good. Okay, good. So the only thing I'm upset about, the only thing that, hey Matt Powers, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I had the other account, but I don't often use it because it was only for exploration. I just wanted Zumski to be a bit more prevalent in my streams, so I thought, you know what, the carrier can be called that, because it's just I really felt that I wasn't doing enough that I'd said I would do. So I thought that, you know, I'm going to name this carrier the Zumski, and he'll be in the game. now persistently, and you know, not when I'm logging into that account. So, oh, it doesn't. I thought that it did, Malcolm. That's a shame. But can't you see which modules are don't you keep a list and be able to? Because you have to restock it, don't you? So you should be able to see what you're needing to restock, or do you just go crazy? Oh, that's a weird slowdown, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's not a planet there. It feels more weird than usual. Okay, we're arriving at the carrier. That's going to be fun. So we are in the Azaladashu system. And we are requesting tritium for the depot, so it will be a donation-based thing. Get there, Ellisgard. Don't be so lazy. Don't be so mean with your money. So yeah, get donating, people, please. I'm actually going to fill it up myself as well. Ah, it just says which tier. Oh, that's a bit crap, yeah. Okay, first dock at my first dock at my fleet carrier, the Von Zoomski. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we're gonna go inside. We are gonna go inside. Your ship has docked, Commander. Are we there? Right, okay. Good stuff. What was it? Malcolm, yeah. So, let's have a look. You'll have to give me a second, Malcolm. So, you mean to set a buy rate for... let's have a look. So, minerals, isn't it? Is it minerals? I think so. Apply. Oh, do I have to do this somewhere else? You'll have to bear with me, people, because I'm a little bit slow at some of this stuff. So, carrier management, I'm guessing. Ah, yes, okay. So, commodity trading. Manage the market. Okay, so we're gonna go... mineral. Trade this commodity. Okay, so what do I'll buy? I'm buying. I'm buying low temperature diamonds, Malcolm, for the excellent price of 2,000 credits. Okay. Now I'm gonna put all my stock into this at the moment. For the moment, because I don't need to worry about it. So anybody who wants to donate can happily come along and sell their low temperature diamonds to me. Just for the time being. It's only to make a little bit of money. I don't want to make a ton of money from it. So the livery. Now I wanted to have a look at the livery because I should have actually started shipping my ships over instead of going straight into this, to be honest with you. Okay, so I think one of the things I was interested in actually, yeah, was this part. So I'm going to be honest with you, this is my preferred carrier. I like the look of it. It's very 2001. And whereas this makes me think, this one makes me think of Alien. If it updates. No, no. This one makes me think of Alien. There we go. I just like this one. This one feels like the ship I would fly if I was to fly one. It really does. So I'm guessing I'm going to try and invest in that one at some point. I need to work out exactly how much 12,000 arcs is, because I'm not exactly sure, unless anybody knows. Paint jobs. I'm a little bit under on paint jobs, but it's going to be something stupid, people. I'm going to be honest. I was looking at this one. If it updates it, there we go. I was looking at that one. Or that one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. I haven't got a lot of money to be throwing about at the moment, unfortunately, due to my current financial situation. No, that one, I mean that one, you can't even tell, can you? In all honesty, if that's supposed to be that, you can't even tell. It's ridiculous. Some of the paint jobs, I don't even know if FDev think it through. You know, for 2,000 credits, they seem ridiculously close to their original one. No, these aren't horrendous enough. I mean, I'm going to be honest, if my fleet carrier arrives in a system, I want people to see it's coming from a mile off. But that's good that it's only 2,000, because I think I can make my arcs today, and then I'll only need to add
It is good to see you, Commander. My name is
some
Jimmy.
X.
Happy to see you out there, Commander. My name is Blaine, and I'll be your flight controller
That's
today.
pretty good.
What can I do to see you, Commander? My name is Donovan, and I'll be your flight controller today.
Welcome, Commander. I am Hannah. A pleasure to see you, Commander. My name is Madeleine, and I will be your... It is good to see you, Commander. My name is Jimmy.
It's going to be
Happy to
Blaine.
see you out there, Commander. My name is Blaine, and I'll be your flight controller today.
Yeah, it's definitely Blaine. If I buy one, it's definitely Blaine. Oh, I like the fact that you can change the docking colours. 3,650 credit. Wow. I thought Electronic Arts were bad. Okay, so yeah. Not totally miffed at it. Okay. Right, service tariff. Do I need to set a service tariff right now? I don't know. Maybe so. I don't even know where you set the service tariff. It's at the bottom. Okay. So, let's have a look. Weekly upkeep, service tariff. Okay. Should put 5% service tariff, maybe. Okay. Now, let me have a look. Why do I seem to have more carrier credits than I put in? Or maybe it's because I worked it back over. I'm not too sure. Let's just go through my budget. Oh no, budget no. Summary. So, okay. They need a better finances menu, I'm going to be honest. You need, the budget doesn't quite cut it. It doesn't tell you exactly what you're selling and whatnot. There's some shite going on outside, which is a shame. I don't want my customers being blown up. That's not really fair, is it? Okay, let's have a look. Nuevo messages. Paint it black? No way. It's not getting painted black. You know me, Eledgar. Come on. That would be silly. You know that. So, outfitting. Okay, that's my own personal outfitting. Okay, so I'm going to get my ships sent over here. Just make sure I've got enough. 7 million ballots. Okay, so... Well, not all of them are coming over, actually. This one is. The Red Dwarf. Jesus is coming over. The Python's coming over. Yes, the Imperial Cutter Darth Vader is coming over. Okay, and the other ones are staying in No, that's staying in Robigo. This one's coming over. So this will take a bit longer, but it's coming over. Okay, so people, I am officially poor again, which is fantastic. So, Tritium Depot. Oh, do you get 500 automatically, or has somebody donated? Be nice if you get 500 automatically. Now, for a long trip, I was thinking filling up a Type 9 with tritium, and then putting it on board, and putting it in store. I think it's in, can you put it in store or sell it or whatever, and then buying it back and donating it. But that's something that'll have to be worked out later as well. But I'm sure there's ways around that kind of need for it, and then obviously when you get out somewhere you can put it to work. Okay, so keep going back to this. So that is officially the fleet carrier is price set low, or I could wipe out your budget. Okay, yeah, I've set it its lowest possible, Malcolm. Okay, let's see. So what am I doing here? Oh yeah. So what I wanted to do is I think I'm gonna log out of this one. Hang on, there was something also I wanted to do which I can't think at the moment. Oh yeah, so yeah, if Malcolm's donating those LTDs at some point, that'll get me kind of up and running. It'll get the fleet carrier up and running, and then we can work on other things as we go. I'm gonna actually have to wait here for, I think, the Jesus to arrive, which will be 17 minutes. Didn't think about that. Okay, well, because this ship's got nothing. It's literally for what have I actually got this set up for at the moment? It's not got cabins on board or anything. The hell did I have this ship set up for? Where's my outfitting? It's got an SRV. I have no idea. I haven't finished working on this ship. Okay, that's all right then. Detail surface scanner, super cruise assist, SRV. Don't know why the hell I put an SRV on it. Makes no sense for this ship. So we're going to store that. And then we're going to put a passenger thing in it. So we want to go to wait, crap. Yeah, I did need to take them off actually. So Shinny. Oh. Take them in. Okay, it is one jump. Cool. Now I'm actually going to move the fleet carrier, just so you're aware. So at the moment, if you're watching this back, don't travel to this system, please. I am going to move the fleet carrier once I've done this. It's going to go to my home system. Actually, I'll say what my home system is. I forgot the name of it though. I bet I didn't put it down as home system, did I? Right, 1 second. It's been so long since I've been there because I was doing all the other stuff. It is Aquilano. It's Aquilano. That's my home system at the moment. Aquilano. Similar to this one. AKU and then Alan, A-L-A-N, and then a U. Aku, Alan, U. Aku, Alan. Okay, that's going to be my home system. Anderson Orbital? What the hell's Anderson Orbital? Right, I think I could delete this one. I think this was to do with, yeah, this was to do with selling and getting stuff, and some of the. I'm going to have to go through all of these and take it away. In Aquilano, well, I'll just be parking the ship up, but 1 second, just so you know. Aquilano. Oh. In Aquilano, I shall be parking here, which next to Hughes Vista. So Hughes Vista is my station at the moment. If I remember rightly, this is my home system. I'll know actually by clicking on the station. Yes, it's this one. Okay. So I'll be parking next to Aquilano A1. Okay, so it'll be first as you drop into the system. It's only 78 light seconds off the star, which is great. Great drop in. So that is where the fleet carrier will be parked when it's at home, and then, you know, moved around for different jobs as we go about it. Okay, Jameson's Memorial. I see a red door and I want it painted black. And of course visitors are welcome in Aquilano. If you want to bring your fleet carrier, it's okay. Oh, that arrived fast, didn't it? Okay, good. I'll take that away as well. So I'll check my codex now, Malcolm, because it might actually show some information. My codex, so we'll do it when I'm landing. I'll check it out. I feel I want to put actually shields on the ship, and good shields, because it's going to be running in silent mode. But if ever I do get attacked, then at least I can put the shields on board, I think. Going to pack in Aquilano. I'll show you it on screen in a second, Malcolm. Once I'm docking, I'll show it. But it's literally Aku, A-K-U, Alan, and then a U at the end, and it'll be planet A1 that I'm going to shift it to. So alongside Hughes Vista station. You've been there, I think. I think you've been there because we did something in one stream. The thrusters on this are shit. I don't know if I bought cheap thrusters or something. They don't seem to spool up very well. Seems a bit slow for a DBX. So planet A, yeah, planet A1 will be under. I'll show you now, actually. So, so it is in where is it? Here it is. So it's south of Shinrata Desra. And it's this one here, Planet A1, next to just off the sun, next to Hughes Vista. Yeah, my Imperial Cut has arrived. Nice one. Okay, so let's have a quick look at Starport services.
Docking complete.
Yeah, but I want. It's supposed to be a sneaky ship, so it needs to be fast. That's the thing. It actually needs to be fast, and it needs to do its job. So it's for sneaking people inside orbitals and stuff, and also for any black market stuff. This ship is going to be it's got to do its job. But yeah. So I think car internals, 4A thrust. No, because it's maximum thrusters, unfortunately. It hasn't been engineered properly. That's one of the main things. Okay, so don't need a bigger weight distribution at the moment, but we do need shield. So shield generator. There we go. And we need probably the best one we can get at the moment. So we'll go for 4A. We need a compartment. Actually, maybe I should have gone 3A. Crap. Well, never mind. We'll just so passenger cabins, first class. Okay, and then we'll go shield generator 3A. That'll be okay. Then we need cargo rack. Don't know if we need 8. Is there any? Well, go on, we'll do it with 8. Can always knock it down a little bit later. Okay, and then that compartment will be empty. I don't think I can think of anything that I really need to use for it. I've got a fuel scoop. Theory could put the planetary vehicle hangar in there, I'm guessing. But it's not necessary. Okay. Right, so that's up and running. Right, let's jump back to the ship and we'll sort everything out and get it going. Okay, so the ship will make its first ever jump. Why is it not giving me the system map? Oh, it is. Half an hour later, but why did it park me there? Oh, because it's the standard place, wasn't it? It was the standard place. I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, just the standard place.
Detachment complete. Exit the station quickly and safely.
And I think once, well, I'll have a look at the engineering on these systems because there is a way to get them up to perma boost. There is a way to get them up to perma boost, I think. You just have to engineer everything else around it. Doesn't need to be that protected because the shields will give it semi-protection. Probably enough to get out to get a low weight. Well, doesn't that make you travel a little bit, doesn't it? It's alright. This is going to be fun doing my first ever jump, actually. I'm quite interested in that. Now, if your ships are in transit and you make a jump, I'm sure they probably still arrive at your carrier, because I'm guessing the coding of it. But I think the Diamondback actually was the one that was going to take the longest. I think it was the longest distance away. Have you seen the new F1 game, Malcolm? Can't remember if you play F1. I know you've done some other ones, but the F1 game, the My Team mode, looks amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I mean, sometimes with that game I've been excited. Some years I've been excited, some years I've not been. This year I'm super excited. They've done so much work on it, and if you are planning to buy it, I'll give you a link to a website that I buy from regularly when I've got money, and you get it for half the price that it would be. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. So, what was I going to say now? I was really energetic when I came on. Now I'm having a bit crash. It'll be alright, I've got more coffee in the pot. There's always coffee in the pot. I can pour that pot out and make another pot. I was actually thinking I need to go out and buy one of those American ones today, because, you know, the filter ones, because, you've not seen it? Oh, Malcolm. Do you play F1? Can't remember if you play it. I know you play, like, I know you've played a rally one. I know you've played, I've forgotten what the PC version of Gran Turismo is, but I saw you playing that one. Basically, the way that it's being done is that you will be able to create your own team, and not in just a bland form, here's my team. It's going to have a whole market going on. So you'll actually buy your team. So you'll start your team off. You'll have a starting budget the first year, like any Formula 1 team would, and then you have to choose your engine supplier, you have to choose your facilities, you have to choose your drivers, and you have to pay for them. So you're not going to be able to go out and get Lewis Hamilton in your first year and whatnot, regardless. You're going to be able to use the F2 driver lineup. So you're actually going to be able to bring drivers over from F2. You're going to pick your facilities, so if you wind tunnels, simulators, all these things are going to make your team just that little bit better. As well as the other components where you improve various aspects by spending certain points. You'll have to do stuff to make your team more popular. Sponsors, it's amazing. Like, they've created a great idea. They've created sponsors that don't really exist, but they look like they could exist in reality. And so you'll have to deliver what those sponsors want, and those sponsors will pay you, and then you'll be able to invest it in your team. It is going to be really good. I'm really surprised. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit like GP Manager. You're going to be driver number 1, and then you're going to buy driver number 2. So you'll still have to race, which maybe they'll take that out in future. They might take it out in future, but at the moment you will actually have to race. But I think it's really good. It looks a huge step up in terms. Hey Darren, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't see you there, mate. Oy. So it's and I'm not just talking about those things. Won't just be screen stuff. You'll actually be able to go to your facilities and look at them. Really, check it out. I'll thinking, what video was I watching earlier? There's a guy who did a rundown of every aspect of it, and it's just well, you'll be able to search for it. If you search for the trailer, My Team I think it's called My Team Trailer. You'll be able to see it. It's not very often I get, like I said, I love F1 in reality. I watch all the races, and I have the game, and I do play it on and off. but having a team and being able to invest in it. Because the thing about me is, I don't mind being at the back of the pack when I'm playing it. I generally set the AI really high, and I have no problem being at the back of the grid lapping a lap down, if it adds to a bit of realism. But I'd like to be able to, you know, mix that stuff up and see how it goes. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we're arriving at the Zoom ski again. Oh yeah. Right. I'm gonna have to work out how much arcs these things cost and whatnot. By the way, if anybody wants to give a donation to the stream to help me buy those fleet carrier paint jobs and stuff, there's the tip jar on the left there, just on the dashboard. Right, let's have a look. So, carrier services. So, I have to work out how to do this now again. Navigation. Okay, this isn't too bad. This is actually easier than I thought. So we're going to find Aquilano. So it's south. There we go. Aquilano. Go in. And we're going to set it here. And that is going to be the carrier jump. So is it automatically? It's automatically set the jump in. Yeah, okay, 15 minutes and 27 seconds will be the jump location. Now, can I beat it there? Unfortunately, I don't know the exact location of where it will drop in. But rather than sitting here for 15 minutes, it's probably best that I travel to Aquilano. I'd rather do that than just sitting on board the ship while it jumps, because I'll be doing that enough in future when we are actually making those super jumps. So, gonna launch off. I guess maybe you should do the original jump with it, but it's okay. I don't mind. I don't count this. This is from dry dock to airport for me, so I don't mind missing this first jump. It at all. Right, okay, off we go. So I think it was 5 jumps or something. 3 jumps. 3 jumps? I'm sure I saw more than that. So how long have I been streaming today? Only an hour and 28 minutes. Wow. Yeah, but where, Malcolm? Will I be able to see it jump in? Because some people have been able to do that, haven't they? I don't know how they do it, but they've worked out its location. And then been there for the arrival, which is pretty cool. I've seen it a few times. Unless it shows up that it's jumping in, I'll see on system map. It might actually, the ship might show in system before it jumps. Ah, shut up, Alaska. This isn't a commie system. That was my home system on the other account. This is an Empire, a right-wing Empire system. You forget I changed systems on this account. It was a different system before. No, I'm in Empire space. We're the elite. I haven't pledged allegiance to the Empire, but I do want to do some power play stuff. I was talking about this before. If I'm going to interact with elite more, I'm going to start looking into power play, pledging allegiance. I'm really going to start looking at utilizing my time, because the whole grafting for mats, it's just too much at the moment. I just don't want to be doing it. I might actually leave it until the upgrade, until the code upgrade, because I have a fighting ship that's good to go. I've got a mining ship. I have an exploration ship, more or less. Have to do a tiny bit of work on it, but I've got an exploration ship. I think I've got everything I need for the moment, and that other stuff I can work on when FDev fix everything. If they fix everything, then I'll put the time in and do the work on that. For the time being, I think I'm going to do things like power play, pledging allegiance to various bits, and giving the fleet carrier work to do. So I'm going to try and make I'm going to try and make everything work for itself. So let's have a quick look in the system map. Ah, okay, so this is what I don't get, Malcolm, because it's showing that the fleet carrier is going to jump there, but I don't know where it's going to jump at this point in time. Because if I could meet it, that would be pretty cool. But I don't think I'm going to be able to meet it. Because I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Now, of course, when the ship does its jump, people can either be on board, or if you have an exploration ship, you can jump ahead and meet and do what I'm doing now, which is meet the ship in a certain system. The ship's maiden voyage will be an exploration one. I think it's probably going to be a close to the bubble exploration one. Maybe searching for something. Again, it's not something I've had a chance to really sit down and think about, but I've got a week off work now, and then after that we'll see if I have any work. If I haven't got work, probably going to be doing a lot of streaming, but I'm not the type of person who doesn't like not to work. Is that the right way? Yeah, so I'm gonna be although I say I'll be streaming a lot this week, I'll actually be looking for work this week as well, so hello, Ordog Gallet. How are you? The ship's going to be arriving soon in this system, so I'm moving it into Aquilano. So it hasn't moved yet. It's probably 10 minutes to the jump.
The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander. Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 27.
Now, of course, when this ship's doing its job, I wouldn't be auto-docking because I'll want to get in there as fast as possible. Although it's pretty cool boosting in through the slot and then auto-docking. They still need to have a button for auto-dock that requests auto-dock actually. So this is the System L's guy. I don't know if you remember, but I wanted to move to a station which was prettier. And this was this one. Ah, apartment. No. Oh, dog. No. I've moved room. I've moved room in my apartment because the other room was my housemate was always clanging about and making noise, and I just decided that it was probably better for me to go into another room. And it gives me more privacy when I'm playing and do so. It's better for me, I think. Okay, so we are in here. I just want to see what I wanted to see in here is kind of my how I was still aligned with them, because I know you lose a little bit every now and again, don't you? When you're so no, we're still pretty much aligned with the controlling faction, which is good. The clinky noises. Which clinky noises? Oh, in the no, it's too much for me. Too much for me. I can always clink. There you go. Does that make you feel better? So So that one's... she liked... I remember she liked a lot of mining stuff. I have to actually choose one of these to align with, and I think the one I'm going to align with is the one that does kind of... delivery, fighting, stuff like that. So that's probably the one. It's probably the one that's going to work best, I think. Oh, they went 1,008. Oh, well, that's quite a lot of units, actually. So, yeah. Engage and destroy pirates, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm still aligned with them on that one. There's black box stuff. But they're not Empire, so unfortunately I can't really align with them. It's weird. Malcolm, you know a little bit more about the BGS than I do. I mean, if you align with everybody, what is there a serious knock-on effect? I know you're supposed to pick one and kind of align with them and do all the work from them. But this first one, I don't like his glasses for a start. Oh no, that's not him, that's her. They always have crap. Well, 80 Imperial Slaves for exquisite focus crystals is not bad at all. Reactive armor, that's actually a shit one. I mean, she's only offering me 4 missions. I am aligned with her. I'm guessing the other ones are because my ship isn't good enough. But she's like a mining person, but they always seem to want something crap like methanol. They never seem to want decent stuff. They're not paying very well. Well, no, they're not paying very well at all. Yeah, it's gonna be weird doing stuff, but I'm gonna have a look at all that at some point. Another thing is taking passengers to Colonia in the fleet carrier. Could be an interesting thing. See this one. Where's this one? This is very interesting because some of these passengers like to go to these really, really far away places. This isn't too bad actually. This is only 3 jumps. I could do that in this ship. But some of them like to go to some crazy locations with huge distances on them. Why does that not business? Ah, it's passenger count 7. Okay. Okay. Have I got space to actually put another thing in? I wonder. I'm just wondering, if I swap to my old account, I hope my key bindings can be used across. I don't think there's two separate things, but you never know with this bloody game. Right, those are car things, Swifty. We want the optional things. Right, okay, so we could take out the cargo rack and put in more passenger cabins, and I think that should be able to fit in more people. I'm not sure. Ah, shite, there's none here. Oh well. Okay, well, that's something to be worked on. Right, let's have a look quickly on the carrier management, just to see. It's jumping in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna get ready to auto launch out. Malcolm said to check the codex, so I can't remember which part you were expecting me to check, Malcolm, but I'm guessing it's in stats maybe? Fleet carrier, there you go. Okay, right, yeah, there's some details there on that one, all showing 0 at the moment. Okay, let's get out of here.
Landing coupler disengaged. You may proceed when ready.
Cheers, love. Gotta admit, had a look at the Star Wars game. Looks really nice. Complicated, by the looks of it. Malcolm will love that. I think Malcolm might dump Elite Dangerous off when the Star Wars game comes out. I'm gonna be honest. Because it was the trailer was saying You know, it has all these things, and that's gonna be Malcolm-esque, that. Okay, we shall go. Aha! Now it's given me the location for the zoom ski. This is good. This is great. This is great. So I'm going to be able to watch it jump in if I'm in the right spot. If I'm in the right spot, I'm going to be able to watch it jump in. So that's cool. If I'm in the right spot. Oh, so this is going to be interesting, watching it jump in. Quite excited about this. It's a shame I can't actually record it as it happens on my OBS. Oh, I might be able to record as well. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see. So we're going to move within what? What do you think? 5 kilometers to see it jump in? I mean, normally at this rate it would be pretty darn big. And 3 kilometers should be good. We don't want to get too much closer because we'll be crashing into it as it comes in. So that's pretty cool. It's coming in 30 seconds, people. Or it's jumping in 30 seconds. We'll watch the countdown here and then we'll see. Oh, this is pretty cool, being able to see this jump in. I'm pretty happy about this now.
Aviso. Firma térmica de clase capital detectada.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm loving this. If that sun wasn't bloody... Oh my good lord, this is so cool. I am loving this. Oh, I'm loving this. This is so cool to see it arrive. Wow. Good night, Doc, already? Yep. Oh, I love that. That was a really... I'm really happy I got to see it arrive.
A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander. Request accepted.
Okie doke. I like that. That was nice. That was a nice little thing. Right, okay, so we are here. How much tritium did that take away? So that was what, 70. Took 70 off. Okay. Well, that's alright. Right, so let's go to my shipyard here. We're going to go onto the... I'm going to get into the jizzles. Carrier service, and we are going to let's think. Come on, outfitting. I know what I'm doing. Right, so all of these stored modules have to come over. I'm just going to check the prices and stuff on and make sure I don't make sure that I don't bankrupt myself. But these all need to come over here. So wait, oh, I didn't mean to transfer that to the ship. Transfer. Okay. Oh crap! Hang on, these are on board. Why are these on board? It's weird. Okay, I can get rid of them anyway. But we can transfer that to the ship as well. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. We'll do it in place of the vehicle hangar. Right, okay, so this needs to transfer to this location. Transfer to this location. So some of these are going to take some time. But that's fine. I'm not planning on jumping the ship today or anything, so... I'm just going to transfer all my backup stuff here. Some of this stuff I don't understand what I've got. A lot of stuff to transfer over, I'm going to be honest. I don't know exactly how much. This is a bit of a mess and it is going to get cleaned out. Because why I've got 50,000 advanced docking computers and I'm buying them when I buy a new ship. I know it's me. I've got E-rated stuff which really don't need taking up space either. Essentially, just don't need it. I had a business cabin there. I've just bought one. Didn't need to buy it because I already had one somewhere. So this is where this part of the game is going to be. It's going to be helpful getting stuff shipped over and put in place because, you know, I'm not. Because I have stuff dotted here, dotted there, I don't know where half the stuff is. Like, it just feels this is going to be so much better for doing that. And even being able to eventually set my own stuff to buy. But the thing is, the whole buying and selling of stuff is... what I mean is in module stuff, like Malcolm was saying, you know, you can't work out what's been sold. And it's quite a cost for something that... How do you drive business towards it? So that module, for example, if I go on a long distance mining thing, even so, that module, getting some of that stuff in and stocking it, it might just checking my money, 3 million, because I had 7, I've now got 3.7. Yeah, it might be helpful having a few bits and bobs to help people mining, but most people are going to come onto your ship in a mining ship. So, I don't know. It doesn't feel like that part works very well. And you know, once a lot of the fleet carriers have disappeared, been decommissioned, you might be able to start using Reddit and other boards to actually bring business your way. But at this moment in time, the market is so flooded that, in all honesty... Right, so I'm gonna... Oh, I can't sell it because it's... and I can't even ship it. Clean module, okay. Right, so we'll transfer to this location. Didn't know you could do that clean module, that's interesting. Module cannot be fitted as restricted. Oh, that's fine. Actually, no, I should have left that. I've got a beluga, I think. Well, whatever. Okay, we're still trying to transfer stuff over. Jeez Louise. That guardian frameshift booster can actually go in my empty slot on this ship when it's... I know this is really boring to watch, people. It just has to be done. I mean, look at all these fuel scoops. I've got 2 7A fuel scoops. Don't need it. Do not need 2 of them. Okay. Oh, that's given me a lot of money back as well, selling that one off. That's nice. A lot of money. Didn't realise I... Came across a courier such as able to sell mining equipment there. It's very helpful. Yeah, I mean, in certain locations it will be helpful because, for example, if you want to do it, even if you're a carrier, you take your carrier there, and you need tritium, and you haven't got a mining thing on board your fleet carrier, then maybe why you wouldn't, I don't know. But wow, so yeah, 7.8. I'm gonna have a look at some of these modules actually because I didn't realise that. Some of these modules are worth so much money. I didn't realise that I'd spunked all that money up the wall. I've got like numerous 7A fuel scoops. Numerous. So that's going to bring me some extra money in now. So, because I've got 82 million to play with. That is a lot. I wish I'd have known that when I was working towards a fleet carrier. I would sold some stuff faster. Right, so carrier management. So let me see. Here we go. So we might actually be able to buy our service, one of our extra services now. That because that 80 million's really bumped me up. So refuel and repair is going to cost me 50, 60, 70, 90 million. And it's going to cost me 3 million per week. So at the moment, refuel and repair is probably not worth it. Maybe refuel is worth it, but repair, I don't know. Redemption office isn't worth it for me anyway, and I can't afford it because it's too much. I knew they would rob you with universal cartography, so I'll buy that when we do go out on a trip. I'm not going to use it at this point in time. It just, well, it might pay for itself actually if I scanned a few systems. That's interesting, yeah, maybe if I scanned a system a week, I could make 1.8 on this account. The secure warehouse is of no need for me. The outfitting at the moment doesn't really. The shipyard is something that I should really consider at some point because I want commanders to be able to use the fleet carrier and store their ships on the fleet carrier. I didn't know you could store ships on the fleet carrier, and that's the thing. That shipyard could be very useful in exploration because people can put a mining ship and an exploration ship on there together. Meaning that if the ship needs to make its drum, everybody can go get tritium and whatnot. So again, that's probably something worth it. Redemption office probably, don't know, might put that in. It's not a massive upkeep. And some of these you can suspend them, which is cool because, yeah, you're paying money for nothing, but you know, maybe not to totally get rid of them. I'd have to work out exactly what that part is. So this is the part I wanted to see because it says replace Miguel Head, but I can't. So I don't know why. Why it gives me the option, but then I can't do it. I'm not sure why that is the situation it is. So people, we are in Aquilano. Whether you're on PlayStation, Xbox or PC, Aquilano, it's at the bottom there where it says current system, bottom of the screen. At the moment, taking donations for it is donations for low temperature diamonds, so feel free to come give me some low temperature diamonds. I'm currently buying them for cripes. I don't know why all these are clear filters. Is there a way of selecting a specific one without going through your commodities list, Malcolm? Sounds a bit weird, but it's under minerals anyway. So I'm currently buying low temperature diamonds for 2,800 credits each. So if anybody wants to sell some to me just to help keep the station cost up to scratch, I'd be very happy to get that from you. Okay, so let's have a look. So what we're gonna do now is we're just waiting for some of these modules to come across, and I forgot how long the longest module was coming. Oh, some have arrived already. So the longest one is like 20 odd minutes. Okay. So let me just check my optional internals because there's some optional internals I don't need. Okay, so oh, not browse shop. Transfer. Cargo wrap. Class passenger. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's go do a mission. Let's go do a mission. Now I'm going to take. I am going to take a break soon. One of the reasons I need to take a break is it's the afternoon sun. Here in Spain, everything closes down for a few hours, and I want to get my shopping done in the hours that there's hardly anybody on the street. I just prefer to do it this way. I'm not scared of catching COVID, but it's still around. I don't think it's prevalent where I am, but I prefer to still do my shopping in those certain times of day. So I'm probably going to go do a little bit of shopping, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to stream later, but I'm going to stream from the secondary account, I think. What I'm thinking is that I'm going to sell some modules here. I'm going to make a large amount of money, and then I'm going to either put a shipyard on board, buy some ships. I know that's going to be expensive, but I might just have enough in my stored modules to do that. And then I'm going to sell them on the other account. Ideally. And then that's how I'm going to make a little bit of money. Probably going to have a look at some prices of stuff as well, and maybe sell some stuff over. I can see that's probably the best way to do it. So let's have a look. Lock destination. Let's go see what we can do as a mission at Hughes Vista. Let's see if we can do anything interesting. As I do that, I'm just going to check IMDb for some things. IMDb. No, IMDb, you idiot. That's the EDDB. EDDB. Commodities. So I'm going to see which commodities sell for the highest price, really. That's what I was kind of looking at. So, Thargoid, Prodvoid, Opals. Yeah, you can't buy any of these. Antique jewellery, I'm guessing that's a speciality. I don't know. Stuff that sells high that you can actually buy. Some of these things I actually never even realised existed. I wish you could work some of these out on EDDB. I like EDDB, but it's not always set up perfectly. Way that. Come on! Oh yeah, we're in the Jesus. I thought we're in the diamond back there. I was like, this isn't boosting very well. Right, so let's set Hughes Vista as the destination point. Oh, did I take the? Maybe I did take the. Oh yeah, because I was hauling tritium, and actually I'm gonna go buy some tritium, to be honest. So let's look that up on DDB. Tritium. Commodities, yes. So chemicals. Does it come under chemicals? I can remember it. Yeah. Okay. Aquilano, closest place. Current system. Wait. Aquilano. Hughes Vista. Okay. And I'm wanting to buy. Find station. Okay. So we got buy low price. Oh. Has the price of tritium gone up? Doesn't seem like there's a cheap buy place anymore. Or is it just really old information? Did not know that that was did not know that that was that expensive since the other day, but I haven't been logged on for a couple of days. I know there's been an update, so they have a large supply there. I'm guessing they probably did nerf it, knowing them. They like to do a little bit of nerfy-worfy. Oh, and that's far too far to be travelling for that. Okay, no, that's probably better. Let's have a look at this place. It's a small station. Okay, so we need a landing pad large. Okay, here we go. Right, so we're looking at about 43,000. I thought... Oh, have I passed my bloody thing, you idiot? I forgot. I forgot I didn't have the automatic thing. I'm still there. I only just passed it. Thanks for reminding me, by the way. I have, Dave. I have. It's in the Aku Alanu system. Can you see at the bottom left of the screen? Aku Alanu. It is the Baron von Zoomski. So it should be there on PS4 if you want to visit it and you want to be involved with any things. I'm going to look up at. I haven't looked at anything at the moment about how the crossplay elements work and things like that. Well, not crossplay, but the cross server things work. So I'm going to check it all out. But it does mean that if you want to be involved with some things, you'll be involved with some things. Have you crashed it yet? You cannot crash a fleet carrier, thankfully. Apparently.
Cool Dynamics, Juliet Echo Sierra. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to this station, Commander. Permission granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 205. Use of automated
If he
docking
crashed it,
procedure
he's
permitted.
cheeky
You are
son.
cleared to hand over
Hey.
control.
Okay. They all think you're so funny, don't you? I need to work out what I'm having for my supper tonight. I had smash burgers last night. I actually enjoyed that, but breadless. Smash bacon burgers, actually. More is. More does.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, Hep's in. Hep's in the game with his beautiful red hair there.
By the range and quality of services on offer.
And if you do sign in on PlayStation, Dave, maybe have a look at see if you can join the 97th Ineffectual Squadron.
Landing complete. Systems offline. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Bet you do, love. Now let's just see if we can buy a tritium here. Nope. Oh, that's because I've got filters turned on. Oh, that's shit that it has filters. Don't like that. No, they buy and sell very little here. Shit and hydrogen fuel. Maybe that's why nobody comes here. Okay, right. So, let's see on the mission board. Let's have a look. See what's open for us here. So as usual, mining. Yep, she's always wanting to do mining. This woman, I don't like her for that reason. So they want 456 units of silver. That's doable for 6 million. They're not offering anything good though. It's literally money, but that's. Oh, maybe I can find silver close by. A massacre of pirates for biotech conductors, but she wants me to kill 35. Really don't want to kill 35 pirates at the moment. It's just too much work. Okay, it might be this silver one. They want domestic appliances, classified scan data banks grade 3, so no, thank you. That would require 2 trips, so at the moment that's out of the question as well, although it does pay very, very nicely, but I don't Don't know what my inventory is. 576, that'd be 3 trips. No. None of fabric insulators, no. Wet work contract. Can't remember if that's planet side though. I'm forgetting some of these people. Okay, was there just a mission? I just wanted to do a mission while I was waiting for that stuff to come through. I might do that silver one, because that silver one is it's only 456 units. It's doable in 1 trip, and it'll give me 6 million. So can always use it for rep and take the 3 million as well. So let's just check the silver commodity on EDDB. Don't want to be running around. Don't want to be running around trying to grab silver when when I have to jump 6,000 light years for it or whatever. Okay, so I'm in Acolano. The closest place is it doesn't actually say the distance. Why does it not say the distance? That is mental. Since when did they start doing this on eddb.io? They've got system names and stuff in, but they don't tell you the distance from where you are now, even when you put your current system in there. Oh, it does. Actually, it does. Sorry, that's my mistake. I'm slagging them off, and it was me making a mistake. Right, so minimum buy is there. So all of these are kind of within a jump range. They all have supply, so we're going to go here, I think. Just check that it is. It's a Corollis. Okay. Yes, it's a Corollis. Okay, so we'll go there then. For our silver. So I'm going to accept that mission. Hopefully it won't drop out. Right, okay, so I'm going to accept that mission and then we'll go. So, galaxy map. Alright, no problem. See you later, Alska. Have a good afternoon. Sorry if I missed you there. Alright, so, let's go do this one then. So this will just give me a little bit of extra money and I'll stick it into the fleet carrier and then we'll sell off what's not needed at the moment, because I'm not going to be doing any new ships up or anything for a time. So I'm not going to be doing any ships up or anything for a time. Why have I not got shields on this ship? Oh, where is my thinking some days? I don't know. Why was I flying this shieldless? Was it literally just for extra space? This was a Sunday night decision, people. This was a Sunday night decision. I know it was. I thought I could better fight somebody off shieldless. I didn't notice this before. I'm in serious trouble if I get interdicted. I'm telling you I am. Because they're gonna tear me apart if I get interdicted. But that's my own issue. I might have a look to see if they have I can take out one of the things and maybe put a shield in it for the time being.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are now clear of the station. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau now signing off.
I don't know if they have really properly nerfed the triple hotspots. I mean, they've nerfed it, but I think from what I was reading, it is only reading, because I'm not watching YouTube streamers, well, YouTube content creators really anymore, because they just piss me off, as most content creators do. I've seen that some people are actually doing all right. They're not doing too badly, so.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't forget to hit that like button, people, if you are enjoying the stream. Very important. Okay, so it's the next job on B call. Like I say, this will be an easy 6 million, and just I'll probably actually trade it for rep as well, just to
Frameshift drive charging.
keep the relationships going in that station before I choose somebody to work for, and try and get them to. I did actually wonder if for example somewhere is a tourist place, and you run one of the smaller people to run it, does the type of station change? So does it change how it looks or anything on a server tickover or something, or does it just remain the same regardless? Because I suppose the station's standard thing will remain. So it's power plant, if I remember rightly. It's behind us, so I'm just going to do a little turn and then make our way over. Now again, I'm buying a commodity, so there's a very good chance that somebody's going to try and come after me, so I'm going to have to see if I can maybe purchase some small shields in power plant or something, that just enough to kind of stay up while I try to low wake if I get interdicted. Now this ship fights interdictions quite well. It's not the worst for it, but it isn't the best either, because it's not designed to fight them, it's designed to submit and blow the opposition out the sky. But if you haven't got the setup working, why I did all of this, I'm sure I had a very good idea of why I was doing it. I've still got boosters on board. Boosters for non-existent, fucking idiot. I think it was just because I was going backwards and forwards and really, I was like, oh, I'll change that when I come back. You know, just didn't think. And luckily, don't fly without rebuy. I've got enough for the rebuy, I think. I should check that, actually. I'm so stupid some days. I make stupid decisions. Now I'm going to buy the exact amount. I'm not going to try and make any money on this trade, I don't think. I'm going to buy the exact amount, see how much, see if I can take out some of the, see if I can take out some of the, it's here, isn't it? It's going to be here. Getting really actually good at spotting the orbital rotation and getting in line. I used to be terrible with it. I'm very good at it now, which I'm pleased with myself for being able to.
Request approved. Please set course for docking bay.
Now, it might not be hard for anybody else, but I'm dyspraxic, so my brain doesn't always just read the information that I'm being given very well. Hence why I fly shieldless. Alright, son. You going for it? Eat something. Good lad. Oh, slipping around there.
Scan detected.
You big man. I've been kipping. Been kipping in this spot, have you? Go get some food. Sort yourself out. Don't be coming near the computer. I'll have to get away from the computer. Gil. Gil. He's been a dick now. I shouldn't have even stroked him.
Landing gear deployed.
You stroke him, he thinks he's getting low. He's going to try and climb on the back of the computer and everything now. He's pretending he's not. He is. Need to have a bit of a clean out actually in this room. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. Right, okay, so we need 456. Okay, so we're going to be able to dump off about 456 silver. Ah, they've got plenty. So 456, 70, which means I can dump out 120. 456. So I can dump out 120. Okay. Not picking on them, no. Outfitting. Okay. What's it? Jump 100. I can dump 120. Is that right? Yeah. Jump 120 of cargo. So, it's going to be the highest one, isn't it? If I want to buy a half-decent shield generator. Oh, God, he's doing it. Hang on, people. I'm going to have to bloody take all my headset off and everything now. Get out. Not go around back. Come on. Straight around the back of the computer. Aye. It's alright, I'm not angry with you, son. You're just being an idiot. So, how much did I say I can take out? 120, so that's... Well, I can't take out 120. Take out one of these. To storage, because I'll transfer it over when I get back. And I can take out that one. Wait, not that one. That one. Store that one. Right. Just make sure I haven't got any extra ones hidden. Like here. Store that one. Store that one. Why can't I store that one? Huh? Right, okay. So I'll buy something in its place. And sell it, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get... I didn't think I would. It was, Jack, thank you. Yeah. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, it was. Right, okay, I can't even sell this. I'm not sure why. Is it... Does it think that I've got stuff in it? Or maybe... Oh, maybe I've gone too much. Okay. Didn't think about that. Okay. Right, okay, so, actually... Could have maybe put... no, it's not going to work, is it? Hopefully I can get a 6 shield. Hopefully. I mean, in all seriousness. Why? No, why are you playing stilly? Buggers. Right, what's happened here? Right. My game's messing up, and I don't understand why. The back button's now not working. What the hell? Yeah, this wasn't me. This was something. I think the game's messed up. Right, I'm gonna have to do a restart. I think that was something to do with trying to store that thing. It just wasn't having it, was it? So I'm gonna have to log out and back in. I think there's something weird going on there. Yeah, there's something weird going on. Okay, let me just, I'm just going to close this down. End task. Okay, okay, exit to main menu. And, oh! Close it down automatically anyway. That was a bit silly. Right, let's see. Let me just have a look at the launch here. Okay. So if my screen's gone black, don't worry. That's totally normal. Wait for it to load back up now. That was a weird, weird thing. Are we back up? Does sometimes take Elite a while to load for me. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're back up. So that was weird. Right, hopefully no problems logging in. See how much arcs I've made actually. Previous session 37. I'm 37 of 400, which is not bad. I mean, you get it. Like, continue private group. So I'm in the Swifty group at the moment. Well, I can go into my ineffectual gamer group for the moment. Right, a lot of stuff I need to do with the squadron. So if anybody wants to join the squadron, it's the 97th Ineffectual Squadron. You can look that up in your search thing. You should be able to join now. I think you can join cross-platform. If you're going to do that, Dave, let me know. Like if you decide to do it for whatever reason. If you can't join the squadron, we'll do something, because you will be able to dock at the ship. But when we're doing certain things, especially in the bubble, it's going to make it a bit difficult because we don't want other commanders coming in taking advantage of my bank balance or anything like that. So that's something that'll have to be thought about if it can't be cross-platform in that way. Right, outfitting. So, now why am I in outfit? Ah, yeah, because I need a shield. Right, okay, so browse shop. Okay, it's working again now. So shield generators. Ah, shit, you can't do it. We're really going to have to hope that we don't get interdicted here. We really are. My insurance cost is 15 million, but then I would also have to replace the silver as well. So we'll see if we can do this. Let's just get it done. I will have an extra jump range, which is good. The drop-in, in-system drop-in, is so short that... Oh, I'm not docking there. I'm docking at the... Right, you can't get to it now, can you? There you can. There you go. Okay. So... Yes, we might be able to just get away from anybody who is kind of being a bit of a div. No, not you. Other players, Dave. Other players. Because if I have to open it to everybody in order to make you access it because you're not part of the squadron, that would allow anybody in the Elite universe to access the fleet carrier. And then if we're doing something where, you know, we're trying to help somebody gain some money or something like that, we would have issues where other players could come in and take advantage of that. The way I want to get the group to work together to do certain things, there would be... It would mean that the markets have to be manipulated a little bit to help us, so you wouldn't want people coming in and taking advantage of that. There was a situation, if you go back to the stream when I think I was doing tritium, and some guy was offering a ridiculous price for tritium, so I went there. I got there really fast, but as I was selling it, other people were selling theirs, and yeah, it would I could see how you can kind of I think there's going to be 2 jumps instead of 3, I think. Oh, 4 jumps. Oh, because we're full now. We were empty before, weren't we? Okay, well, shouldn't be an issue. He says. Come on.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are free of the restricted zone. This is the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
I'm expecting that message to pop up any moment. I finally found you. Ha ha ha. I think in the future I'm actually gonna put an interdictor on this, or maybe not even interdictor, just put like a 1 meter alloy in the cargo hold, just fly around waiting for these dudes to try and interdict me and pop them out the sky, because you get pretty good money for some of them, and it's one-on-one, and to keep the fleet carrier going could be a very easy way of putting some money together to keep the fleet carrier going with kind of a little bit within the law of the game as well. So it sometimes happens before you arrive in system, it sometimes happens just when you arrive in system, so it's kind of
Frameshift drive charging.
but maybe I won't get jumped. Maybe I won't get jumped. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You never know. Actually, somebody was on about a burp it video here earlier. Actually, I need to the burp it. I need to have a look at that. Okay, I'll have a quick look at that. I'm not in game. Right. There we go. Let's see if that text line pops up. As in system.
Frameshift drive charging.
In system, it's such a short drop-in that in the past, I don't think I've been interdicted. It's one of the reasons why I chose a system with a station so close to the star. One of the very reasons I chose, or I tried to choose a system close to the star. So that's probably a message saying kill the guy who's trying to steal the tritium, steal the silver, sorry. As long as we don't get that stupid message. Oh, well, it's actually a time bonus this time, so got 2 minutes to deliver it. That's not impossible. Still haven't got that message, which is good news. Just power down a little bit there. Keep forgetting I'm doing this manually here. Hello, Marshall. No, it's been named the Baron von Zoomski. Ah, there he is. He's coming in now, so hopefully I'm pretty close to the carrier now. So, sorry, to the station now. So I'm hopefully going to beat him. We're not going to get stopped by the planet, I don't think. Mind you, I just heard him pop in. So this is going to be so close. This is going to be so close. You know he's going to interdict me at the absolute last frame, don't you? I used to think there was a countdown to it. I've just heard somebody else as well, so hopefully it's not going to be a double interdiction. I used to think there might be a countdown for it, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, got it. That was close. He's probably going to drop in right next to me now, because they normally do. But we're safe.
Code Dynamics, Juliet Echo Sierra. The Empire cordially welcomes you to our facility, friend. Permission granted.
So once again, if anybody wants to donate any low temperature diamonds, we are in the Aquilano system. I'm only taking the low temperature diamonds at the moment. There he is. Told you, he'd drop in right in front of me. Luckily we're right in front of the station, so it's good. I love how he says, no you die, victim. Don't think I am. Okay, so I'll drop this mission off, and then we're heading back to the Von Zumski for the
Landing gear deployed.
to just sell off some of those modules that are not needed, just so we can bump that bank account a little bit.
Incoming mission. Critical
Oh, did I miss it? Time bonus failed by seconds. Seconds, man.
Touchdown confirmed.
I couldn't have done that any faster, really. Well, I could have.
Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
I think they're just protecting themselves, Dave, to be honest. I think they're just protecting themselves. Right, okay, so let's sell it all off. Okay, 456, there you go, complete. Okay, and I'm going to take the reputation, just to bump us up to that max. Okay, so we're... nice reputation and everything, and then, like I said, I'm going to come to the station off stream and work out who I want to actually work for. Try to read a bit of the backstory and stuff. Universal cartographies, actually, I can probably save that for selling on the ship, even though it's only a tiny amount anyway. Universal cartographies is one of the things I'd like to put onto the ship, because I think it's one things when I go exploring, it's going to be the one that gets used the most. But again, I'll put something more in the Discord about it. I'm going to look at how I'm going to put this together. Might even make a little website where it'll have time and dates of what we're going to do with a fleet carrier, because it, like I said before, it does need to make its money. It can't not make its money. So let's go. I don't need anything here. Weird being in a station and not needing anything. I was just saying, oh, I'll put my shields on. They're not here.
landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are reminded to observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Was that Hepster there? Oh yeah. Okay, Hep. Nice one. Now I am gonna sign out soon. I'm gonna you take your time, Dave, take your time. I didn't see that message about the 500 megabyte update. I am going to come online a little bit later on, so I will log off for a bit because I want to get my shopping done and everything, and then I'll sign back on a little bit later, and we'll continue a little bit more with this. Let's see, maybe I'll take like 2 or 3 hours off. So like if I go off in 20 minutes, I'll take maybe 3 hours off. I just want enough to go shopping. I think I'm gonna pre-make some food, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm actually gonna stream. Actually gonna stream quite a lot. Can we see if we can get there? Luckily, I think that planet's actually gonna slow us down now. Thankfully. That planet did us a huge favour there. I was overspeeding at the time. Okay, there we go. I haven't even looked at my phone in the last few hours. What? So this is not only gonna be my fleet carrier, it's gonna be the squadron's fleet carrier. So the first thing I am gonna put in is so that you can store your ships on board and stuff like that. That's one of the things I really wanted to put on board.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander. Request accepted.
I hate that there's NPC ships flying around and they don't properly interact with the station. That really annoys me. They could have put... I don't know why they didn't allow it,
Landing gear deployed.
but they could have put little things in there to get, you know, you would very slowly get the money to pay the module over the week, you know. I'm guessing they didn't do it because they want the commanders to work for the module upkeep.
Scan detected.
I don't know. It's a bit crappy in the fact that that's the case, but that is the case. So, okay, services.
Docking accomplished.
Right. So let's have a look at this outfitting part. Now everything should have arrived by now. I think. We'll work out exactly what's what. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, it's just because I'm going inside and setting up. So we will. At the moment, I'm going to put all the cargo in, all the cargo slots away, and then we're going to go back to store. All these are going to go into storage, so I can actually start building the ship back up the way it was supposed to be. Start, and then we'll come back and we'll be able to work on everything else. So start. Right, okay. So first things first, transfer. I can't believe I'm gonna have to go through the whole list and find these things now. Okay, so the fuel scope can come back in. Transfer to ship. That was definitely one of the things that I had on board this. Right, okay, now my... Oops. Transfer the shields wherever they are. Okay, so 7C Bywave shield generator, that's the one. Okay, now I've got the shields back. Just good. Just check. Yep, slowly loading up, but the shields are back. I wonder why it was 7C and not 7A. Okay, carrier services. Just gonna go back and make sure that I haven't missed stuff going in this. So let's see. Browse store. Why do I keep saying browse shop? It's force of habit. Right, so let's go back down. So we've got this fuel scoop. We've got the thing with collect the limpet at the moment is not needed. I do have two, so I think one of these is gonna go in. Oh, I can't sell it here. Oh, that's shit. That means writing a big list of what I don't need and checking my ships because okay, Guardian frameshift booster. Now, do I have that on board? No, I don't. So, was it a 3 or a 4? I think it's a 4, isn't it? What? Guardian frameshift. It's a shield pack. I'm guessing that should be on board my ship. And that one. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to put this on first. These should be on my ship. Absolute 100% sure. They should be, even if it's in a 3 or 4 slot. Doesn't matter. Transfer. I don't know why it sat there, but it should probably be on this ship. I might put a Guardian frameshift booster on here to give me just a kick. Transfer to ship. Okay. Alright, okay, so let's see what else. Might need to transfer on. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Okay, reinforcement pack, yeah, I think that's going on as well, even though it should be in a 2 slot. I'll look to see if this is worth. I don't know if that should be on the ship actually. It's 6 and 2 3s, whether I actually put it in anywhere. Okay, now I'm not going to put in the auto. Could I? Maybe standard, stick it in. Right, I keep going to buy. Transfer. So. Got another. I'm sure that has to go in. I have gone over my thing, but it's because I have put in a Guardian frameshift booster. Now, let's store that a second. Now my jump range is 20 to 30. Right, okay. Could turn off some stuff in order to keep that in place, so the Guardian shield reinforcement package could be turned off while we're using the frame shift booster and so on and so on. So probably going to just put that back in, because these can be turned on and off as needed. So that's fine, right? Okay. Anything I'm missing from the 6 slot? Stop pressing buy. Okay. Let's go down the list. I saw a couple of 6 things in here. So passenger cabin, okay, that's a possibility. Cargo rack, that's fine, but nothing here that is absolutely needed that I can see, which is good. No, okay, so we've got like Super Cruise Assist and stuff like that. In the 7 slot, let's have a quick check there. Collect Olympic controller, stuff like that. I can probably I'm going to actually put all of this extra stuff into one ship and have it. I'll have a look at my mining ship, make sure it's all set up. Passenger ship is in Robigo, so no passenger stuff is needed. I will need 1 of 7, 1 of 6 for this ship, I think. The collect Olympic controls and stuff I'll keep at the moment. Yeah, 7 and a 6 for this one. Okay, and then the others can be sold off. Right, okay, so the Jesus is back up to its regular setup. I'll just turn the Guardian frameshift booster off for the moment.
Shields
Right, so it's not affecting the ship as it is. Right. Okay, so right, I think this is probably a very good time for me to take my break. So I'm going to come back in a few hours. If anybody wants to come visit the Baron von Zumsky, we are in the Aquilano system. It's just down there in the bottom left underneath Fleet Carrier. Planet 1A, it's about 7 light seconds in off the drop, or 78 light seconds in off the drop, so really close. And at the moment I'm asking anybody if you have a low temperature diamonds left over or anything like that, and you can donate 1 or 2 just to help the carrier's bank balance. I'm going to actually work out yeah, I'm going to have to sell some of this stuff off. I'm going to have to fit it and sell it off. I might do it on a different ship though. I might do it on my Type 9 if I strip it, and yeah, it's probably easy to do it that way. So yeah, I'm going to sell some stuff off. I'm going to see what my bank balance is, and then we're going to start working on that bank balance. We're going to start working to really get this thing making money. But I need to write a few things down, and I need to work it out, and I don't want to do that in stream because that's going to be uber boring. So I'm going to take a 3 to 4 hour break. I'm going to say 3 to 4 hours because I just want to make sure. So English time, that would be what, 12:48, 1. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 3 to 4 hour break. So yeah, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock UK time. If you're watching in Europe, that'll be at about around between 5 and 6 o'clock. And if you're watching in America, I have absolutely no idea because you've got 3 different time zones, and I'm not going to do all that mathematics. You'll have to work it out. So yes, I think that's probably good to leave the stream there for the time being, and I'll work out in that time. It's probably going to be close to 4 hours because I really do think I need to just sit down for 5 minutes and write a few things down and get things in place. Okay, so everybody, thanks for joining in, and I will see you shortly. Okay, 9-7.